So again, it was cut out, fast twitch muscles, striking faster when distance is considered overall speed. Okay, it is clear that they don't measure up, right? They're just some kind of scared worm who refuses to obey God. There's, when you truly have sense and understanding and consciousness and awareness, and you're perceptive and penetrating intelligence, piercing intelligence, it's called piercing intelligence. It's a reference to martial arts. You understand that people are pathetic if they don't obey God, because then what is there? So let's say you're a Buddhist or you're a Hindu or something, and you don't believe in one God. Okay, then you know that there's a source to justice. Okay, justice has some kind of source, right? You do believe people draw on things. They draw energies, they draw spirits. So if you don't obey the source of the draw of justice, then you're one unjust, sniveling worm. You see what I'm saying? And, as they study nature, they can see the spectrum of life forms and the variations, various ways they express cowardice and so on and so forth. Okay. Shepherd your... Okay, so where were we here? All right. The earth will become desolate because of its inhabitants as the result of their deeds. Okay, that's part is key. So write that down. Micah 7:13. Maybe the most important verse in all of Micah. It's up there. I'll give it top 150 verses in the whole Bible. Micah 7:13. The earth will become desolate because of its inhabitants as the result of their deeds. Right? What happens? Why is the earth going down to the realm of the dead? Because they didn't obey God through me. It says in Proverbs, don't rebel against the king. Don't join in rebellion of rebellious officials. Okay. In 1 Samuel, it says, listen to what the people are telling you. Okay. It is not you they have rejected as king. It is me. Okay. So their deeds of rebellion. You see, Isaiah 58, it says, declare to the Jews, I believe it's Isaiah 58, declare to the Israelites their rebellion. Okay. Their injustice, their wickedness. Okay, Jesus says to the Jews, the kingdom of heaven will be taken away from you and given to a people who do its works. Okay, the earth is desolate. There's no fruits. There's no deeds, right? That's why it started off with, I am like one who gathers summer fruit at the gleanings of the vineyard. There's no cluster of grapes to eat, none of the early figs that I crave, because their deeds are wicked. So you see in Hosea as well, and so on and so forth. We're almost out of time, so let's shoot this. Shepherd your people with your staff, the flock of your inheritance, which lives by itself in a forest and in fertile pasture lands. Let them feed in Bashan and Gilead as in days long ago, as in the days when you came out of Egypt. I will show them wonders. Nations will see and be ashamed, deprived of all their power. They will put their hands over their mouths, and their ears will become deaf. They will lick dust like a snake, like creatures they crawl on the ground. They will come trembling out of their dens. They will turn in fear to the Lord our God and will be afraid of you. Who is a God like you, who pardons sin and forgives the transgressions of the remnant of his inheritance? You do not stay angry forever, but delight to show mercy. You will again have compassion on us. You will tread our sins underfoot and hurl our iniquities into the depths of the sea. You will be faithful to Jacob and show love to Abraham, as you pledged on oath to our ancestors in days long ago. So again, Jesus corrected anybody who misinterprets this verse. He said in the New Testament, right, Jesus, the character in the story, he said, if you are the children of Abraham, you would do what he did. So it's written in a way that's confusing, that allows rulers to confuse it, but it's clear cut what it's saying. The righteous are the ones who go to heaven. It says in Isaiah, there's no peace for the wicked. The righteous are the ones who are forgiven for whatever they did wrong, okay, because their deeds, right, the righteous acts of the saints, okay, obeying God through me in the divine art. Also, when we look at this thing, right, they're talking about the people in the spiritual realm. You said, marshal the people in the spiritual realm, because it's the house. They obey the lineage of leadership. So if someone dies, say 100 years ago, say 1,000 years ago, and they're obeying somebody who was righteous, who has a spiritual connection to me, I'm the continuity of that leadership. I can also summon their spirits, and they're in the spiritual realm in green pastures.